Hi, this is Cynthia Horner from Right On Digital, and I am here with Jordan Cooper, and we're going to talk to him today about his wonderful role as Payne in Uppercut. So, thank you, Jordan, for giving us this opportunity. You've had such an illustrious career, and I want to congratulate you on all of your different accomplishments. But today we're talking about Uppercut. So let's first talk about how did you prepare for this type of role? Because this role is very different from other roles that you've had in past television slash film projects.
Yeah, it's very different, which was actually the thing that excited me about it. I actually trained for 6 months, just getting in shape and learning how to box and really getting a chance to like stretch out that part of myself. Which as an actor, I feel like that's why we do it, right? We get to become different people, and so just to be able to take that time to really train and get deep in the ground and figure out how this character moves and what is his passion and being able to dip my toes into the water of that passion was just it was fascinating. So I had a great time doing it.
Wow, and it's interesting that you said that you trained for 6 months. What are some of the techniques that you learned in training?
Child, the biggest technique I had to get over was the diet. That was the biggest technique for me. It was really cool. What was beautiful about working on this was I had to train with real boxers. And so there was like a bit of that when I first came in, there was a bit of that, like, oh, here goes the actor, trying to learn a little. That wasn't the energy they were given, but when there's people who are like our masters of a thing, it's like there's always, wanting to like come in and learn how to network. I'm not gonna meet their mastery, but I at least want to be able to show them that no, I'm here to really do the work. Um,
Uh-huh.
it really stretched me in a really cool way, and I learned all kind of techniques and movements and things like that. And the thing about action films is that when you're rehearsing, when you first learn a combo, you're doing it slow, right? Because it's like, okay, you go here, then you duck here, then you move here, then uppercut, then you know what I mean. And but when Toyston, the director, when he said action, it went like pop, 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 pop. So if you don't move when you're supposed to move, you're gonna get hit.
And we know you didn't want to get hit. So
Yeah, I didn't want to get hit. It happened a couple times, but we made it through.
did it hurt?
I think I was in an adrenaline rush because we were like in the middle of shooting, so it didn't hurt as bad as it could have.
Hmm. Now, in addition to learning different techniques, did you end up changing your diet? Because I know most professional boxers, of course, they're on a certain kind of regimen with their trainers. But did you do anything like that too? Like cut out the sweets or any
Yeah.
other treats?
Yeah, it was definitely trying to go through the no sugar and like no alcohol and no like big sweets. I could didn't even really do coffee like that. Um only because it's almost like when you're moving, there's a purity that you need, and it's like there's a cleansing that you need where really water is the only substance that you could really be relying on. So that in meats, a lot of protein shakes, a lot of working out multiple times a day. All of that really helped me get ready for it.
Oh, okay. Now, let's talk about a couple of memorable experiences on the set, which you can remember, of course, because this was filmed some time ago.
Yeah. No, I remember my one of my biggest memories is that the big fight scene. I had done this big fight scene and I had trained for it. And I'm fighting up against somebody who actually does this. Like they're not an actor. This is what they do. And so, we shot that for maybe about a good 4 hours, that fight scene. And what was crazy is my body was over me. My body was exhausted. And by the end of it, I was like laying on the floor in the dressing room, like, ugh, like over it. And then Torsten, the director, came in and he was just congratulating. He's like, "Man, you did such a great job. We really got a great thing there." He was like, "We had your double on standby, but you didn't need him." And I looked at him, I said, "I had a double? I had a double this whole time and didn't nobody tell me."
Oh my gosh.
But I was glad that I was able to push through because it's something to look at and be proud of, because it's like, no, you actually push your body to do that thing, right? You didn't
Uh-huh.
have a stunt double, you didn't need a stunt person to come in. So that was one of the funniest moments that we had on set.
Now you are with an illustrious cast. It's a small cast, but really fantastic people. Can you give me a little nugget about a couple of the characters that you dealt with?
Oh yeah. So we have Louis, who's a really amazing actress. Also the icon Ving Rhames and the icon Joanna Cassidy. These are people who like I've watched for as long as I can remember, and to be able to be in a project with them was something it was just special. It was really, really special. I didn't get a chance to have any scenes with Ving, but just the fact that like we're operating in the same world on screen is something so cool.
Wow, this had to be such a memorable experience for you working with these people.
Mm.
And you're actually becoming an icon yourself with the different projects that you've been associated with. So, what does it feel like being a role model to so many people, not just the African American community, but people in general, all different age groups?
It's a blessing, it's a blessing to know that you're doing the work and that it resonates with people and that people feel it when they experience it and they appreciate it. That's something that as an artist is just priceless. All you could ask for is for it to resonate. And the fact that the work I do resonates, it just brings me so much joy. I'm grateful.
Mhm. Well, you've been very blessed because you're getting these wonderful roles. Um, how does it feel when you audition for something and you're not sure yet if you're going to be the one selected? Are you on pins and needles, or do you try to do other things to distract yourself from knowing what may happen with some of these future projects?
Yeah, I feel like when I was younger, it used to be the pins and needles thing. And then I discovered as I got older and also being able to operate on the other side of the table as an EP, um, is to like do it, give it your all, and let it go. Like all you can do is what you do in that moment, and then the rest ain't your business. You know what I mean? Because the reality is there's so many, even on the other side of the table, there's so many times where I get really great performers coming in, really great actors coming in, and I can't use them for one reason or another. That usually has nothing to do with their performance or nothing to do with what they came in there and gave. It's usually because, oh, they have to be this person's father, and the actor that I liked as the father is this complexion, and so I can't have their child be like it's like it can be any myriad of things. And so it's really, really special to be able to hone in and give it your all and then let it go. Almost like theater at the end of the night in theater. That's why I love live auditions. I'm not a fan of self-tapes because my thing about self-tapes is that I become obsessive. I'm obsessive about editing. It's like, no, I gotta do it again. No, I gotta do it again. And then it's like there's something about just being able to go into a room, and just put it all on the table and then go about your day, you know? Something so nice about that.
Oh, okay. It was so great talking to you for Right on Digital. And Right on Digital is the companion to the iconic Right on magazine. It featured Michael Jackson and Prince and New Edition and everybody else. So thank you so much for spending time with us. And we look forward to connecting with you on other projects that you're doing in the future.
Absolutely. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a great day.
Have a
Okay,
great one.
goodbye.